Welcome back. I'm Jill with the carefreekitchen.com, and today I'm going to be sharing with you my recipe for chocolate covered strawberries. And these are a favorite this time of year when the weather starts to turn and then there's more fresh strawberries in the store. Be sure to grab a bunch next time you're there and we can make these chocolate covered strawberries together. Okay, so to get started, let's talk chocolate. Okay, so for the chocolate dipped strawberries, you have a few options as far as chocolate goes. The first one is chocolate chips. And if you're going to use chocolate chips, I think these are the best tasting chocolate chips. However, if you can move up just a little bit to like these bar chocolates, this is a Lindt white chocolate bar. Here's a 45%, so this is like a milk chocolate. If you want to go a little bit something darker, one of these. So these are all a really nice bar of chocolate that you could use. And then I also got this on Amazon, and I could put a link with this video. And this is Colbit chocolate. So this is a dark blend, and it's already chopped up to these little chunks. Anyways, that's a really nice chocolate, one of the best. And so you're gonna get a really nice chocolate covered strawberry out of this. Okay, this is a chocolate that I also love, and I actually bought a 10-pound brick of this for some chocolate making around Christmas time. So this is called Peter's chocolate, and this is the milk chocolate variety, and it is so amazing, and I will show you how to process this so it's perfect for your chocolate covered strawberries. Okay, and then as far as the strawberries go, I just have some strawberries. It's pretty early in the season, but these actually look really nice. These are like a medium strawberry. If you can get a little bit larger, those are fun too. But I went ahead and rinsed these off. And the trick with strawberries is to make sure they are very dry. So I have them on some paper towels here, and it's dry all the way around. So my strawberries are washed and ready to go. Okay, and then to melt my chocolate, so I just have this little pot here, and I have about 1 inch of water in the bottom of there, and I want it to be on a very slow simmer. And then I put this glass bowl on top, and you want to be sure that your glass bowl is really clean and there's no water, otherwise your chocolate will get streaks. So I just have my chocolate bar here, and the best way to do this is to just use a big sharp knife and then just chunk up the chocolate the best you can. And we want all of the pieces to be pretty uniform, so if you like chunk it up like this, it'll all melt at about the same rate. So I'm just slide that over. And I like to kind of take the edges off here. Okay, so I'm doing 18 to 24 strawberries. So I'm gonna cut up about 12 ounces of chocolate. Okay, as you can see, we just have all of this chocolate here, this milk chocolate that is ready to go. Okay, so I'm just going to balance out my scale here and then add in my chocolate. Okay, and I want to get to about 12 ounces. And that's about how much is in a bag of chocolate chips. Oh, this is so good. These fun little chunks. Okay, so I've got about 12.5 ounces of chocolate. And now our bowl is just warm. We'll just slowly pour this in, about 3/4 of our chocolate. Okay, and then we're just going to melt this gently while stirring until it's all melted here. Okay, and then one other thing I'm going to add here is a couple teaspoons of coconut oil, and this will help your chocolate so that when it melts and then hardens again, it doesn't crumble off of your chocolate covered strawberry. The chocolate won't crack and then fall off, so it'll keep it just a little bit softer. Let's look at our water here. See, our water's not even boiling. You could bring it up to just a little bit of a simmer, but it's okay to do it nice and slow too. I mean, this has probably only been about 1.5 minutes, so it melts pretty quickly. Okay, so my chocolate is melted, and so I'm going to take it off of the heat here. And then I have the rest of my chocolate that I'm going to add here. And this will help cool down the chocolate. So it's pretty warm right now, and if you get it too hot, then it will scorch it, which ruins your chocolate. So you want to be really gentle, especially with a high quality chocolate like this. So now I'm just going to continue to stir it gently until all of the chocolate is melted, and then it will be ready to dip. Okay, and then to prepare a pan, I just have a baking sheet with some parchment paper here, and this is what we will be putting our strawberries on. Okay, so now we have our strawberries, our chocolate, and our pan, and this chocolate has cooled down quite a bit. There's still a couple little chunks in there, and if we need to, we can just take those out. I think that's gonna melt. I'm just gonna give that another little minute, and I bet it'll melt. So to dip the strawberries, I like to pull it kind of onto one side, and then I'm just going to hold the strawberry and dip it in. I don't want to go all the way to the top because we want to see the red there because it's really pretty. And then we'll shake off a little bit of excess and then put it on our pan here. All right, and the cooler your chocolate gets, the thicker your chocolate will be. And again, if you just do kind of like a V motion, and then you just repeat this process until all of the strawberries are covered. Okay, so the chocolate I'm using is this Lindt chocolate, and this is a really nice white chocolate. And I would definitely recommend doing this above the candy melts that you can find in the stores. Okay, and then they have these nice little squares. So we'll just break it up there. And this is a microwave safe dish, and we'll just go ahead and microwave it on 50% for about 30 seconds at a time, stirring in between, and melt the chocolate. There we go. Okay, so there's a few little chunks in there, which is what we want. You don't want to overheat it. So now to cool it down just a little bit, I'm going to put in the rest, probably a third of the chocolate. And this will give the chocolate a chance to cool down. Okay, so the chocolate is all melted and it's had a chance to cool just a little bit. So you can go ahead and just drizzle this on those strawberries, but if you want a little bit more precision, just use a piping bag. Okay. And you're gonna get all of the air out of there. And then I'm just going to cut this off so that I can create a little drizzle, just like that. All right, here is my version of amazing homemade chocolate covered strawberries. You can really make these gourmet treats at your own house. It only takes a couple simple ingredients and a little bit of time. And plus they are so beautiful and fun to make. Thank you so much for watching this episode of the Carefree Kitchen. Be sure to like, subscribe, and follow me here, and I will show you all kinds of fun and easy recipes that your family will love. Thanks again for watching, and we'll see you next time.